Good morning. We're going to learn how to trace our meridians this morning. I'm going to trace them all together pretty rapidly, and you'll see how they all connect up. I'll say each one I'm doing and the time of day that it's running while I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. Central meridian, you always begin with central and governing meridian. Central meridian starts right here. It doesn't have a time connected to it. Goes straight up through the center of your body, stops right here underneath your lower lip. And governing starts at the back, the base of the spine, straight up through, over the head, and stops right here at the top lip. Now we're going straight into spleen meridian, which starts at your big toes. So drop over to the front, come straight up the big toe, come outside the legs, flaring out at the hips and up underneath the armpits and down to the bottom of the rib cage. Now we're at heart meridian, and heart is from 11 to 1, and heart is underneath the armpits and off the little finger. Underneath the armpits and off the little finger. Turn your hand over and you're at small intestine from 1 until 3 in the afternoon. Over the shoulder, up to the cheek, and back to the opening of the ear. The little finger, all the way up the outside of the arm to the shoulder, up through the neck to the cheek, and back to the opening of the ear. Now we're at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 5. That's bladder meridian. We're going to start right here at the forehead. We're going to go over to the nape of the neck. We're going to have you turn and continue that line to the sacrum. Come back up to the waist. Go back down through the sacrum and around to the gluteus max. Leave the body. Come to the shoulders. Connect this line that you start right here at the shoulders with your imaginary line as you take your hands as high as you can underneath your arms and rest them on your back and drag your hands straight down through your back, through the glutes to the top of your legs, straight down your legs, in at the knees, and all the way down to the ankles and around the sides of the ankles and off the little toe. Stay down here and roll your feet to the side. Push in right here at this ball of the foot. Right here at the ball of the foot. Push in, make a circle back at the back of your ankle. Come straight up the inside of your legs, all the way up to just underneath your collarbones, right here, and buzz this spot, K27. This is the end of the kidney meridian and the beginning of the circulation meridian. Ends right here, kidney. Circulation starts basically at the nipple and goes over the shoulder and off the middle finger. Circulation from 7 until 9, over the shoulder and off the middle finger. From 9 until 11 is triple warmer. Triple warmer comes straight up the ring finger. We ended up off the middle. We move over to the ring. We come right up the arm again to the shoulder. This time we go to the bottom of the ear and around the outside of the ear and end at the temple. Triple warmer. Up the arm to the bottom of the ear, around the outside, and end at the temple. Now we're at 11 o'clock at night, and we're going to begin gallbladder from 11 to 1. Gallbladder starts right here at the temple, drops to the opening of the ear, comes straight up a couple of inches, circles forward on the side of the head, comes around the back of the head to the nape of the neck, and then all the way back up the head again to the forehead. Then continuing back over the head to the nape of the neck. Then you leave the body with your arms and you keep that imaginary line. Go as high as you can on your rib cage on the back. Come forwards with your hands on the rib cage. Back on your waist. Forwards on your hips and straight down the sides of your legs and off the 4th toe. Then you stay down here, and liver meridian is from 1 until 3 in the morning. And it is on the inside of your big toe, right next to the 2nd toe. Come straight up again through your legs, the front of your legs, flaring out slightly at your hips to just to the bottom of your rib cage. And then bring your hands over in line with your nipple. Leave the body again, and lung begins right here on your lung. Lung is from 3 to 5 in the morning. And you go over the shoulder and off the thumb. Over the shoulder and off the thumb. And then you're at large intestine. You leave thumb, move right over to large intestine, come straight up large intestine, up the arm, again through the neck, up to underneath the nose, and then let your hand go right out to where your nose flares. Bring the other hand up the first finger, up through the arm, at the shoulder, up through the neck to underneath the nose, and then out to where the nose flares, which ends right where the next meridian, stomach meridian, begins. Stomach begins right here, and it's from 7 to 9 in the morning. Drop from right here to your jaw. Then circle around the outside of your face to your forehead. Then let your hands just come straight through your eyes to your chin again. And then go straight down through the neck to the collarbone and slightly out, and then over the breast, down through the belly, slightly out at the hips, down through the legs, and all the way off the body and off the second toe. And we're at the beginning. We're back at spleen, which is 9 to 11. So we stay down here. We go on the inside at the back of the corner of the nail. Come straight up, inside of the legs, flaring out at the hips, and up underneath the armpits and down to the bottom of the rib cage. And here we finish with central, coming straight up, stop right here at the lip, and I like to just do a little twist. And back here at the sacrum, coming straight up the center of the spine, over the head, stopping just under the nose on the upper lip, and again, I just do a little twist. And that is tracing your meridians. You've done a fabulous job. Thank you for joining me.